I am Serges right here, and the reason why I'm making this video is because I've noticed that a lot of mobile phone technicians don't really understand the display IC of mobile phones. I don't know if you are seeing that clearly, but we have a display IC circuit on my screen right here, and I want you to understand this circuit. So keep watching the video and like if you enjoy it. Okay, to cut things short, this circuit right here, we have the display IC. The display IC is not the IC that generates the display, which is the image that you see in the phone screen. Because it's called the display IC doesn't mean that the image, which is the graphics in the screen, is coming from the display IC. The display IC only gives the display the voltage that it needs to show the image that is getting from the CPU. That's what you need to keep in mind before understanding the display circuit. So what is going on right here? In this circuit, the display IC needs an input voltage, and that input voltage is the VSYSBL. That VSYSBL is the standby input voltage from the VPH line. Keep that in mind. So this voltage is the secondary line of the VBAT, which is from the charging IC. The display IC doesn't play a big role as you have been thinking. So when the display IC gets the standby voltage, the reason why I say it's a standby voltage is because as soon as you plug in the battery into the phone, you will get this voltage. You understand? This voltage needs to be available in the display IC. So what happens when you switch on the mobile phone? When you switch on the mobile phone, this display IC is going to convert that VPH voltage, which can be 3.7 volt or 4 volt or 4.2 depending on the mobile phone. It will then convert this input voltage to a positive voltage and a negative voltage, which is either 5 volt or 5.9 volt based on the device. Keep in mind, I said a positive voltage and a negative voltage, not a positive and a GND and a ground. A ground is not available. So we have a negative voltage, which is a negative 5.9 volt in this mobile phone, and we have a positive 5.9 volt. So for you to test if this voltage is available, you have to set your multimeter to DC range, black probe to the ground, the red probe you find the 5.9 positive, and you find the 5.9 negative. These are negative voltages, and these are the two voltages that gives the screen voltage to show the images that it's getting from the CPU, which is the processing unit of the mobile phone. I hope you do understand that. I have a lot of courses, a basic level course and professional level course, full of a lot of lessons that you can learn and understand all these circuits and how to solve all these problems. You can send me a message on WhatsApp to purchase this course, or you can purchase the course from my YouTube store right now. It's very cheap on my YouTube store right now. So you can get it very cheap on my YouTube store. Pay with your credit card or PayPal. The display IC doesn't act like the backlight IC. So when the display IC is bad and you switch on the mobile phone, you are not going to see any image, and the screen won't be totally black. The screen will be black but a little bit dim with a little light. When you bend the screen sideways and look it carefully, you will see that the screen is blank but not totally black. It's kind of yellow. That's because there is no image in the mobile phone, even though the backlight IC is functioning. When the backlight IC is bad, the screen will be dim with image on the screen. You see the difference, right? I'm Serges right here. You can subscribe or follow me for more amazing videos. Thank you and see you soon.